knowledge of if in the process. The more important question is, perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Not just a small test, if you will. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it. The college is an asset to Sky. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it. Or you can try your luck with one of the Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Winterhold's glory doesn't lie behind it, but the Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will endure. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college. We're at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Yes.
Very good. Then we're done. Welcome to another new... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow. Me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Sky. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winter. Does that cover everything? I've just been... Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume.
After I finish showing you the grounds,
I have many important things on. Another new... Are you of the sort that... I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely.
our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Are you quite sure, are you speaking?
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
I'm disappointed to say I've learned little during my time here.
Now I'll show you your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
I had hoped your scholars would be on a level comparable with my own colleagues.
This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some important natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
No, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold
What you
still.
learn here will last a lifetime.
Excellent work.
Several, if you're talented.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. The key to wards is that they take time to charge. Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magica reserves. All right, then.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any... Are we clear? Mm-hmm.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after all of you. And here we all are. Shall we step inside? It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. I can certainly share a bit of what I know. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tyr. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early... Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Raelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Onmund, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. Jazargo, what shall we have you do? Ah, why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tomb. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel.
I'll be amazed if we find it. He what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right? I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Uh-huh.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. It must be connected to the amulet. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Until next time. This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating. Never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just... Look at all these coffins. This... closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours is. I've never seen anything like it.
What?
I'll kill you if I have to.
What?
I'll kill you if I have What?
I caught up with you. Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Huh? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique. This is simply fascinating. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aren of this discovery? Please, hurry. Be prepared to defend yourself.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something, even with the college's purpose. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that. Meet me in my quarters.
It's no secret that the college's reputation is... Please don't tell me that another one of the... I see. Thank you for... Tolfdir, since he's apparently occupied, and I speak with Urag in the Arcane. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. But that was a great many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely. I care little for... If you require assistance, if you would, please... The summoning of undead is even less advisable. Take a look. I'll teach you some of what I know.
I don't want to see you treat... You are now in the Arcane. Disrupt... Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always... If you're feeling adventurous... Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard of. As a matter of fact, there are. Immensely... He hold him... Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Not enough, although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. He was in a... When they left, They were interested in research that goes out. We've been keeping this collection of... Mages need to be reminded to be... Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. All right, then.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Saarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Saarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir... That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Ow!
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly... By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men...
I'll sell
bring
just
down
about
such-
anything if it's worth my...
Take a look.
Until next time. What is it?
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded.
Unless you're
What if
bringing me another round, you
It
can
was
just
a minor
keep
miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
Just say the word if you
If
need
there's
a drink or
anything you
something
need,
to eat.
just let me know. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I'm afraid there's not much you can talk to. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some.
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves. Ouch! Hey!
You lost. My job is to serve the Jarl. Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep... Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts... Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
I don't care how many colleges they build. What's your business here in Winterhold? It does. If you're not here for the college, Then you've little other reason. Winterhold has lost much of its... I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winter. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Look around. They sit up there and... The guards don't even dare. What's there? Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? He owes us. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you.
Unless you're... Who are you to say what I... And I told you I'd pay it when I'm good and ready. Calm down there, friend. I'll pay.
All right, then.
Tell Harren that she'll have her. I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, all right?
We may not have as much... Thank you. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Yeah, My days at the college are long behind me. Dagor and I... No. I left Winterhold for some time. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. You want something from me?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
You lost? Oh, don't really... This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty. Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Right then.
Ours is the only family left that... Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.